What's up everyone, and welcome back on the Mooncharts channel. I hope that you are doing very well. As always, this is important, and today we are going to update the Bitcoin chart. So I'm going to go through what we have done here, what we can expect next. Just to update the previous video, on Bitcoin, we're going to see what we can do here, some possibilities, Okay, first of all, I want to introduce you my website, the Moonchart website I have created that is now available. You have the link just right below in the description. So if you want to make more money, if you want to learn Elliott Waves, to add work in your learning, if you want to make more money, just learn a technical analysis. And I'm teaching you Elliott Waves, so you can check out this website. The link here, as I say, just right below in the description. So anyway, let's start with this technical analysis. So as you know it, we was possibly before, since the previous update, in an ABC flat, okay, right here. So if we're in an ABC flat, what are small waves? Smaller waves of the A waves are a triple wave, okay, a correction wave. The B wave is a correction wave, so a triple wave. It can be 5 waves, that's a double X, Y, X, Z, or a triangle, extra, but this is more likely a triple wave normally. So correction in the A wave, correction in the B wave, and then you are going to get 5 waves in the C wave right here. Okay, so 5 waves, you can get an ending or a leading. An ending, as always, it's a wedge. Okay, people know that by the wedge name. So you are going to get a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, and then a wave 5. This is a wedge, and this is an ending or a leading, all depend on smaller wave. In an ending, you're going to get an ABC zigzag, okay, so 5 waves, triple wave, and then a 5 waves here. Correction, it can be absolutely everything. Normally more a zigzag, but it happened that we have something else, okay. So then in the wave 3, an ABC zigzag, okay, so 5 waves, triple waves, 5 waves, and then in the last wave, in the wave 5, you're going to get the ABC same, okay, zigzag, and a correction in the wave 4, of course, like the wave 2, it can be absolutely everything. Normally more likely an ABC zigzag, but it can be something else. Now this pattern appear in a wave 5 or in a C wave, okay. Is the wave 4 can break the wave 1 root and go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, okay. You can absolutely do that in an ending or a leading, of course not in an impulsive. This is not possible at all. So now what we are in a C wave, so we are possibly in a C wave. I'm not saying that we are in that because there is a lot of possibilities here, but if we are in the C wave, we have to get 5 waves, so an impulsive or an ending, okay, as I show you and explained to you previously. So here I'm just going to move that a bit more on the right here. Now what we have done here and how I was able to predict that move here and to catch the bottom, because yes, I'm in a trade and a long from the low here right there, and that was the most possible target in my opinion. Why? Simply because we have done a wave 1, can be, so not an ending in that this time, but a leading, okay. It's exactly the same than the ending I draw below here before, but the wave 1 gonna be 5 waves, impulsive or leading. The wave 2 gonna be a correction. The wave 3 gonna be an impulsive, so 5 waves. The wave 4 gonna be a correction, and the wave 5 is going to be an impulsive or an ending, okay. So and it's exactly the same. The wave 4 can break the wave 1 top, go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, and the wave 5 a restart. The wave 4 can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2. It can break the wave 1 top but not break the wave 2. So it's just smaller wave that change, okay. So here this is exactly what we have done. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe before here, it's not really clear here what we have done, but on the RSI, and this is what the RSI, this is why the RSI is really nice, because you can guess waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is exactly what you want to see when you have a leading. The wave 5 are gonna go higher than the wave 3 top. Not, for example, in an impulsive, you're going to get a divergence for an impulsive. So if now we just add these waves here, so wave 1 right here, so on the top, wave 2, wave 3 will be here, then we'll have the wave 4, and then we'll have the wave 5. So for now, smaller waves are a bit weird, I'm not going to lie. It looks like 5 waves, it looks like a triple wave, like an ABC with 5 waves inside. This is just what I've done, so I'm not going to draw smaller wave. Okay, you can check that with your RSI, with the RSI, with normal settings. Okay, you just have to add the normal RSI, you will get that. And now I'm going to say that we have done this a wave 1, okay, because it looks like a leading. So why will not be in this? Okay, we have some other possible scenarios, but this one is a more likely one in my opinion. So now how I have been able to long this bottom here and to predict this bottom here. Simply because a wave 2 have more chance to go between the 50 and the 61 point edge retracement, where if you watch at what we have done here, we went exactly right between the 50 and the 61 point. We have 73% chance to go between these two levels. 73% chance in trading, this is absolutely huge, okay, really huge. So we just trade probabilities. We have more chance to go there. Moreover, this if you use a bit daily levels, weekly ones, and more other levels, you have to find confluence to get the better target. Okay, so that was a better target in my opinion. I say to VIPs on the Discord server, the 50% is a better target. We have some confluence level a bit below, so that should be the. I mean, we have the highest chance to bounce around there, and I feel it my long there. I waited for the reaction, of course. Now I have 50% out, a bit more, and my stop loss is on entry. So this is just a winning trade. Now I'm just waiting to see if we do a bigger correction here, because yeah, now we're going to talk about the correction inside. If the wave 2 is not done, because in a wave 2 we have to do a correction wave. For now we have a W, an X, and a Y at the moment. Okay, why we have a WXY here? Simple at that, because we have a triple. I mean, it can be a leading here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it will not make sense with wave we have done after that. Okay, if we have done a triple correction here, so a normal correction, by the way. By the way, this WXY is not possible at all, because it have to retrace 38.2. Okay, so that's something I didn't check it, by the way. A WXY to be valid have to retrace minimum 38.2. Here we don't tap that level. So now what we have done in the last wave, I'm going to check that with you on low time frames. Really looks like an ABC. That's really weird what we have done here. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a triple wave to the downside here. We have done a 161 point, perfect touch and boom. So that is the maximum target for a triple wave down. So that's clearly that. A, B, C with an ending here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will mean that we have done a WXY without. Wait, maybe we're going to do yeah. So that's the prime we have at the moment. I never saw a WXY except in big trend to the upside, to the downside, to retrace less than 38.2. Normally it have these are the rules. Normally it have to retrace minimum 38.2 to be valid at WXY. So normally here it's not. But with waves, I'm going to say that we have done this, because otherwise it would not really make sense. A, B, C, W, no. Yeah, I'm going to say that we have done, because that can be a leading here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we'll have done a correction here and then a triple move to the downside. So we cannot get 5 ways, triple wave. This is not possible in Elliott wave. You have to get triple waves, 5 ways, or 5 ways, triple waves, 5 ways. So in case we have done a leading here, that would be a B wave and that would be a C wave. But the problem is I really count a triple wave here. The target of the triple waves is really nice and well respected here. So if I check with the RSI, maybe top is here of the retracement. Alright, I think I'm going to accept that we have done a WXY and that's all. Or maybe that we have done 5 ways on the last wave, but wow, that would be crazy. 1, 2, yeah, no. no, I'm going to stay with the WXY. So anyway. So normally the rule is the rule is that to be valid at WXY, as I said, have to retrace on the X-way 38.2 minimum. Okay, now we didn't, so that's a surprise. I didn't notice that by the way before, but anyway. So that's the game, if I can say that. Sometimes you don't respect, sometimes you don't respect. Normally it should respect the rules because there are rules, but yeah, as you can see sometimes. Anyway, so Or maybe that's an ABC, but with really, really weird fireways. Both are valid here, okay? Because in the Y leg, that's an ABC, so in the C wave, we have possibly fireways, but that's not really well respected too. So yeah, I'm going to place more an ABC, by the way, because otherwise normally it's not possible to get a double XY here. Anyway, so here, so we have done this correction. I'm going to change this color just to show you really quickly this, just to show you the correction here. So the correction, as you know it, a wave 2 have to retrace, no it don't have, but it have more chance to retrace between the 50 and the 61.8 retracement. So wave 2 here, between the 50 and the 61.8 retracement. Now we can still stop before, we can still stop after. You have to check the smaller wave to find patterns, to find the best confluence, extra. The thing that will match more, okay, to open a long. Now we have done this triple wave, yes, that's right, but now we can be, for example, in a bigger triple correction, we can do a W, an X, and an X can have to retrace minimum 38.2 and can retrace maximum 100%, okay? Do a double top. If we break a bit and go higher, this is not a double XY anymore. Now, and then do a last push to the downside. Now, if we're not in this, we can do an A, a B, and a C flat, okay? With a 90% retracement or a 123, okay? Different targets here, flat. 90% retracement or 123. So that will be the possible move here. If we keep, for example, that's a weekend, so maybe we're going to range bound a bit, so that's possible that we do a bigger pattern here. Now we will see that late. I mean, we'll see only time will really tell us. Now let's take the case that we have done this wave 2, okay, and that we have done the low. Just in case, if we pump this weekend, you're going to be able to know in what we are and to recognize in what we are and to see waves, to plan your waves. So in case we have done this too low, we have to find the possible wave 3 targets. I'm going to show you another possibility right after this. So right there. So how are we going to be able to find the possible wave 3 targets? The first thing you have to do is to take your extension tool. You're going to first click on the wave 1 root to the wave 1, then the second one to the wave 1 top, and the third one on the wave 2 bottom. So if we go a bit more down and we don't break the low and we are still inside a bigger pattern here inside the wave 2, you just have to drag on the low we are going to create. For example, we go a bit higher, we retrace, and we push to the upside. You're just going to place your extension tool on the low we are going to create, okay? Now if you're not in this and we just break absolutely everything, that's the game, and we're in another pattern. You know, there is some possible scenarios here. Now with the correction we have done, this looks not really bearish, but anyway, for now that will be the most possible scenarios as I say. So yeah, on the wave 2 low, now what are going to be targets of wave 3? The first target is going to be the 100%, okay? So that's gonna be, if you're in a long, your first real take profit. I took profit before, just in case we're not in this. It's always good to reward yourself for the work you have done, and to, yeah, just to reward yourself, to refund fees and take a bit more profit. Always good to do that. But the real target, if we're in these waves, is going to be the 100% right here, okay? Then the next target and most possible one is the 161.8. Then you have the 200%, then you have the 261.8, and then the 423.6, okay? Now I'm going to stay with the most basic Elliott wave for now, so I'm going to delete that one and say if we're in an impulsive, we should go there, okay? We have the most percent chance to go, the biggest percent chance to go there. So we can expect to go there, okay? Now we still have to see that with the smaller wave count, extra, but for now we don't have it. So wave 3, 161 point. After a 50-61 point retracement, for now we have done this, we can expect to get a smaller retracement, okay? So a smaller retracement is, I'm going to add the good template, is 23.6 or 38.2. Most of the time, internal probabilities, one more time, we go to the 38.2. We can still stop before. You have to check your smaller wave count to know that. But for now, this is what we can expect because we are not in the 4 simply, and we didn't have done the 3 yet. Okay, but it's just to give you an idea. Now, if we do the wave 4 here with the most possible targets and most possible Elliott wave to the upside, the first wave 5 target is going to do this 61 point. Now to do a double top is not common at all, okay? So in Elliott wave, this is not common, so we have less chance to do that till we think about the most and possible target. So most possible target for now will be the is a 100% here because that will be a double top and we have less chance to do that. So for now, the most common target is a 100% here. So that will be the full Elliott wave if we are in this C wave, okay? So now, as you can see, that will match with the 123, okay? yeah, so now we can be also in an ending. If you remember good, I told you an ending appear in a C wave or a wave 5. For example, in this wave 5, we are maybe going to do, if we're in this impulsive, here we can do an ending here in the wave 5. Now, if we are not in this impulsive, what can that be? If we have a leading here, I told you a leading appear in a wave 1. I mean, maybe not in this video, but in the previous update, I told you a leading appear in a wave 1 of an impulsive or a leading, or in an A of an ABC zigzag only. Okay, so if we are in an, I mean, if we have a leading here, we can get also an A, okay, a B retracement, and then a C. Now with the retracement I've done, it looks more like a wave 2, because normally in a B wave we have more chance to retrace 38.2 or 61.8. Now we can retrace absolutely everything, but just in terms of probabilities, we have more chance to retrace these two levels I told you. Great, perfect. Now if I've done the low, what can that be? Here an A, a B, and a C. And what will be this ABC? Simply, what will be this pattern? If you remember good, what I drew you previously, an ending. So if we're in, I mean, if I've done a leading here, A wave, B retracement, we're going to get 5 waves, possibly, I mean, in an impulsive, normally we have more chance to get that, or an ending here, okay, inside this C wave. Now, after this C done, if we don't have any wave 4 and 5, you know that, because it's exactly the same waves in size, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just that in a wave 3, we cannot get an ending, that's all. So if we have an ending here, this is definitely an ABC, we don't have anything else. But if we have an impulsive, for example, here, if we don't have the wave 4 and 5 after that, and we keep pushing higher, and we break absolutely everything, that will be an impulsive. Now, if we stop before, and for example, we break the A wave root here, and we're not in the A, B, C flat inside the correction here, okay? There is a lot of things, you know, but you have to follow that. You have to be concentrated. So if you have an ABC here, what can that be? Simply an ending, okay? 3, 4, and then the wave 5. Okay, that are the two possibilities here we have at the moment. Now keep in mind the correction is possibly not done, possibly done. We don't know yet, only time will tell us. If you already have a 5-wave start here, this is pretty cool, because it's gonna be in that case a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, a bigger wave 3, 4, 5 to the bigger wave 3, okay? So now these are the two possibilities you have at the moment on Bitcoin, the two most possible one with the count. We perfectly rejected the 123, so that's pretty nice. So that will be the two most possible patterns we have at the moment, the two most possible moves we are going to do. Now we will see which one plays out. If we really push hard to the upside, really far from here, it will be more likely the big wave 3, okay, the impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Now check that with targets. As always, 161 points is the most common target for a wave 3, so check out this and pay attention to this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. That was 20-minute updates, a bit less, that's okay. And yeah, as always, if you want to learn Elliott Wave good, if you want to make more money today, you can check the website just right below in the description of this video and check out absolutely everything. You have the About Us, where I talk about me, I talk about the how Mooncharts have been created, and yeah, you can check absolutely everything on the website. Check plans, testimonials, so it's really like at the moment, I don't know why, but anyway. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your weekend, that's important. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy the profit if you feel it the long, and yeah, take care of you, and see you next time.